Good evening, good evening. How are y'all doing? Ready for
Can't hear
another?
you. Can you hear on YouTube?
Good evening, good evening. How are y'all doing?
Can't see you on YouTube either.
Can't see YouTube or hear you on YouTube.
All right, so I'm testing here, and I hear
There you
YouTube.
are. I see you.
So let's see it. Looks like I'm live. You guys see and hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sweet deal. So I am running kind of my test premiere tonight because Brick is occupied. Say prayers for him. He's kind of going through a couple little things, but for a run through. But let's see here. So yesterday I was pointing out this 4-hour wick here on the chart that I wanted to see tested to go long. That's where I had my long entry, and it just about hit it. Took off, from the bottom here to top of 630 bucks. So that would have been a really nice trade if it actually filled the order. So now on the flip side, I'm looking for the longs here, unless this is going to come down and retest this. So I'm watching the 4-hour candle. But how'd y'all do today? Make some money? Lose accounts? I got stupid with my 2 accounts and tried to oversize, and I lost $1,000 and hit my daily loss limit on 2 accounts. But did pretty well. I had some other accounts rebill. Did 500 on across each of those 4, so it's $2,000 there. So it's kind of break even if you bounce out across accounts. I don't do copy trading usually, so it saves my accounts that way. Check here. Can you guys hear my sound and everything okay on the other side? I'm gonna do a test music. I got my soundboard. I'm gonna see if it works. Let's see if you can hear that okay. Can you hear it all right on this side? Okay. Is it too loud, or I hear double? So
I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me turn it on. Let me turn the music up. I see it.
looks like that I couldn't hear the song on YouTube side. JD, could you guys hear that?
I can hear a little bit. Yeah, it was not very loud.
All right, turn it up. Did you guys hear that?
I can hear a little bit. Yeah, it was not very loud.
All right, turn it up. Did you guys hear that?
So good it could be song on YouTube side. What do you want? Yeah, 2
There we go. So I'm just making some minor adjustments, trying to get all my settings right.
Should be ready
So I'm
to
just
rock and roll
making
now.
some minor adjustments, trying to get all my settings right.
Should be ready to
So I'm
rock
just
and roll
making some
now.
minor adjustments, trying to get all my settings right. How's gold moving this evening?
It's pulling back right now.
How's gold moving this evening?
It's pulling back right now.
How's gold moving this evening?
It's pulling back right now.
How's gold moving this evening?
It's pulling back right now. It's pulling back right now.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm gonna mute Discord quick.
Yeah, Discord's coming through YouTube.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm gonna mute Discord quick.
Yeah, Discord's coming through YouTube.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm gonna mute Discord quick.
Yeah.
All right. Apologize. Let's see if we can get this rolling here. So I don't know what setting that is in OBS, so I have to figure that part out. Stuck in this little range here. I'm not sure what direction I want to roll with it. Let's roll brick box. On our brick here tonight. Right now, I'm just looking at a couple different charts, trying to get a pace of where I'm sitting. Right now, I'm just looking at got a 200 EMA sitting down here, a pace of 5 minute. It's also 2 minute where it's bouncing off of. Right now, I'm just looking at got a 200 EMA sitting down here, a pace of 5 minute. It's also 2 minute where it's bouncing off. My got a 200 EMA sitting down here, a pace of 5 minute. 15 minute orb played out to a tick today. 200 EMA sitting down here. I just didn't get a chance to trade it. 15 minute orb played out that chart here on trading view today. 200 EMA sitting down here. I just didn't get a chance to trade it. 15 minute orb played out that chart here on trading view today. I just didn't get a chance to trade it. 15-minute order played out that chart here on TradingView today. So on the 15-minute chart, you look, we had a 1-minute break below. Came down to 50% almost immediately. Hit 100%. Look, bounced right from there. A 1-minute break below. Came down to 50% almost immediately. Hit 100%. Look, it came right back up into the range. Break below. Came down to 50% almost immediately. Hit 100%. Look, it came right back up into the range. Break below. Came down to yeah, I see that I was on a loop. Some reason my headset is picking up feedback and it's recording through my headset, although it's not coming through my mic. So I'm not sure what's causing that. I just disconnected YouTube. Am I still looping, or is that better now that I cut all sound off? I need to figure that out, see what that's coming from. Wondering if it was this. All right, so now let me run a test again. I just made an adjustment. Let's see if it's fixed. Kind of need it just to make sure that the sound and everything's kicking on right. All right, so now let me run a test again. I just made an adjustment. Let's see if it's fixed. Kind of need it just to make sure that the sound and everything's kicking on right. All right, so now let me run a test again. Nope. I just made an adjustment. Let's see if it's fixed. All right. Test this. I think it's kicking in from my soundboard. I'm playing with this too much and I'm not looking. Sounds better. I don't think I'm kicking back now. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. All right. All right. All right, let's see what this is doing here. We're still in the New York session range. Busting out of my temporary brick box right now. Looks like I'm froze. There we go. I got a big delay on my stream, so don't copy trade me. Not that anyone copy trades, but thinking about smacking a short right here. On top of this brick box. Say take out these highs at 29, 689, 25. And if anyone knows anything about OBS and wants to help me figure out why the sound that comes through my microphone is also my headset is also being broadcast into the recording, that'd be helpful. So it's what I have my soundboard set up through, so I can play music and that kind of stuff. So it just automatically loops. Yeah, I need to have ChatGPT codecs work it. All right. I wouldn't mind taking this range back down. Yeah, I didn't take it. I moved it up above my short to the 687 because I want to see it take out this wick that's right here from 1905. What is that? 7. Yeah. That's cool. Kind of want to just have a degen night and just do it. They melt some accounts. Hey, they weren't melted. They're still alive. My accounts are in life support, but they're still alive. Oh, I don't even want to hit. I don't even want to hit this, but I will. There's this account. This was last night. I was going short. I was going stupid. I'm zooming way in so you can see these entries. So I went short. I smashed a whole basically 3 mini short in this area here. It stopped me out here. 36. So it was only, it wasn't that much. And then it eventually went straight down to my target. And you look, my target is all the way down at this line. So if I was 3 minis short from there down, roughly $9,000. I just got stopped out. So size does matter. Trade small. I'm watching the 2 minute chart. It's JD's favorite. Waiting for the harame candle to be popping up. Let me put the 2 minute. Let me put the 2 minute on here. It does look close. I'm just looking at it. Tops. Oh, 100%. Top Step doesn't like Quant Tower's 2 minute chart. Struggles with it. Oh, I see somebody in here that's in chat. Mr. Brick. We get a brick box. It's on YouTube chat. Let's see. Make sure he's not trying to get an invite. He retracted his statement. There he is. Yo. What is going on, Brick? Brick's calling long at 580. So let's put one in here, make him $1 since he's not here. So I'm sitting here in the box just waiting. You can. I got it on now. Yeah, you should be good now. What's up, Frankie? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I was muted there for a second, but I'm good now. Just sitting inside the brick box waiting for things to happen. I got it at 509 to 665.75. Your lower zone. Yeah. That's funny. Well, you guys are just printing in Discord. Nitty, I want to see you trade with your smashing accounts over there. You're funded on 5 accounts now with Tradify, aren't you? Good work. Brick told me that yesterday, and I was like, I could do that. And so I sent 5 minis, and I blew my account. It didn't. It did the opposite. It did the opposite effect. So is that what you do? Is you just smashing a few points here and there, and just keep building it up? Yeah, that's smart. My trading chart. Now I want to see. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be a fifth test. We're gonna pop through this 666 level here. Yeah. I have my shorts in at 687. This is a fifth test on it. The seller's got to be getting exhausted right here at this level. Especially we had this big pullback right here, back to the 200. You have a bullish candle here. Yeah, thanks, JD. Smash that like and subscribe button. I'm still looking for the shorts. I still want to see the shorts, but I think it's gonna be up a little bit higher. No, I can play around with that. I think I'll take one entry here and then another one up at the 687. Averaging into that. Let's see what this does here. I'll do a test on this and see this.
No.
Come on.
There it goes.
Hey, it worked. How about that? On this? See this? Getting my soundboard figured out. I'll get some tunes on.
Oh, I almost got wick there.
Come on.
There's a volume coming in. There it goes. Almost.
Oh, there it is again. Yeah. I got the loop again. I just turned it off. I have to cycle it out again. Well, I'm in my short here. I'm gonna average in on my position. I just wanted to get a DCA into this position. Tory trend line on his chart. All right, here we go, a little pumpy. I'm listening to my kids in the back. They're doing their Pokemon Rip channel, and they finally figured out all the audio and how to live stream over there. So am I getting a loop again, or am I hearing somebody else's YouTube? Okay. Okay. No, you're good. I just want to make sure it wasn't looping again. It's not moving at all. I just want some of those big fat candles just pushing. The one thing that I do like about this not moving, it just means the momentum to the north side is dying. To the bullish side. So now we got to get some sell side liquidity pushing down in here. And truth be told, I still want to see this 363 hit or this 29,241, which is sell side liquidity. That would be really nice for tonight. Be $800 on one single contract. Let's see if we can hold that throughout the night. The areas of contention I'll be looking for to see if it breaks through or holds is somewhere here on this trend line, the 601.50 or these 200s. It's between 580 and 586. As you can see, that holds a strong value. It's been tested and pushed through several times. Oh, I see that. These big red candles that we produced on the chart earlier today from 9 o'clock to 9 to 10. Let's have a couple of those. I'm gonna risk 350. I'm gonna risk $350 with 2 micros. That's if it takes my next order out, which is sitting at the 687. If not, yeah, I'm short right now. Basically a break even right now. I have another contract sitting at 29, 687.75. Yep. And then yep. Yeah, the momentum, the MACDs are starting to point a little further south of printing lower. Control starting to turn. Okay. And trade to 1 second so we can see movement. Put the this will give you some anxiety. See, look at that kaboosh. They want 1 point kaboosh. Oh, look at that. And then it bounced. Yeah, that 1 second is destroying me. And then it pushes back up. Blue Nitty passed 10 more accounts today, and he's funded through 20 different prop firms. He's a stud. Yeah. Brick, you need to go relax. He was just talking. You throw your phone in the CT machine and see what it does. All right, here we go. I get the pumpy pump. All right, my next order, like I said, is 29,687.75. We get tapped. I need to get some tunes playing. What's that, JD? No, I'm in short. I'm gonna risk basically $350 on this trade. If it takes my next position out up here, but I'm looking for the bottom lows down here. So I'd be by $800 a contract, $1,600. Let's see if this works on here.
One good setup can change everything. Don't be left on the sideline. Eyes on the chart, heart staying calm. Let the market talk, then strike when it's time.
Yeah.
Stop got hit. One tick.
Adjust the volume.
Somebody come look at this.
Is that too loud?
FOMO drains, protect the bankroll, respect the game. Champions aren't built in one green day, they're built by staying
Yeah.
in the game. Somebody, come look at this. Were you ready? Ready. Were you patient? Patient. Did you trust your plan? Trust the plan. Everybody, be left on the sideline.
Somebody come look at this. No, I'm sitting in a cell. Yeah, me too. 66150. I have my next order sent at 687.75 for my second contract. Alright, now I got the music figured out. I can rotate songs.
the screen go away, keep your hands still. One clean setup, one clean kill. No chasing shadows, no panic buys. Eyes on the plan, let the
Yeah.
noise slide by.
This is my red candle song, so I'm pushing for the red candles.
Wait that beat, count the risk. Stay on feet, let's see it done. Red candles, stay disciplined. Patience, let's see it done. Red candles, take the win and let it stand. You don't need to swing every single line. Wait for the break, then take your time. Small size, sharp mind, cold head, clear view. That slow grind pays when the weak ones move. Breathe in, hold, wait that beat, count the risk. Stay on feet, let's see it done. Red candles, stay disciplined. Patience, let's see it done. Red candles, take the win and let it stand. No rush, no tilt, no holy grail, just rules kept tight and nerves that don't fail. Stay disciplined. Patience. Patience.
Come on, hit me. Eddie, how many contracts you in? Minis? Micros?
Take the win and let it stand.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah. Well, through Top Step, I could do 5 minis with this 50K. If you were trading a live brokerage firm, you're only allowed 1 micro per $500 of available. Yeah, one micro per $100 of available funds you have. So $1,000 daily loss, you would only be able to trade 1 mini max, or 10 micros. So risk management, if you wanted to shrink your size down, like you were saying, 5 micros per, that would be the ideal position to be playing in. Are you copy trading? I do. I don't know. There's pluses and minuses to it. Like, if you blow an account, you blow all your accounts. And I don't know. But at the same time, like I had 4 accounts I was trading that rebuild under FFF earlier today. I made 500 on each of them separately. But if I was doing that as a copy trade, I'd have made $2,000 across 4 accounts versus $2,000 total. So, or I could blow all the accounts in one shot. So, yeah, that's true. The 250K account. Basically what Top Step has. You get $5,000 limit and yeah. Yeah, they were super fast. So I put a payment request in at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I just when I reached over my limit. By 3, I think by 2 o'clock I was approved for the payout. And then at the end of the day it was sent to Rise. And then the longest part was from Rise to settle on their side. But I think that was settled the next day. And then I transferred my bank account. So within a day and a half to 2 days, I had it in my account. So FFF is one of, at least the Prime account. There, it was $16 for the account. That's all in activation. It's one of the hardest accounts I've traded, just for the fact it's trailing drawdown. You have to make $2,500 to pass, and you got a $1,200 loss limit. So you're behind risk reward immediately on the position. And then, but it's one of the highest reward accounts. You pull $750 off a $16 account. You can't beat it. We need this red candle song again. No, you don't need it. You don't need power.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Let's check this out. I think Tradeify's got is it 40 or 30% consistency? Yeah. Let me look here. Well, not necessarily. I mean, if you make $1,000 every day for the what is it, 3 days for a payout, you're still within consistency. Did you do? Did you do the growth or like you did growth? All right, growth. Let me look here. Trying to see the rules. Profit target 3. Yeah, you have a daily loss limit of 1250. Trailing max drawdown is 2000. End of day. Yeah, I was looking at trying to find Tradeify's payout policies themselves, growth count policies. What are you doing over there, Doc? Beautiful. Yeah, so it looks like under growth accounts, you need $150 in profit on your 50K account for 5 or more trading days. That's your minimum. The minimum balance needed $5,300, so you need to make $3,000. Maximum payout per request 500. Is that right? Right here. No, hold on. Yeah, no. So your 50K account payout number 1, you can do $1,500. Payout 2, 2,000. 3, 2,500. And fourth, you can request 3,000. So it scales by the amount that you make. I know it missed my fill at the top up here. Got close. I can copy this. Hey, Nitty, I'll post this in chat. This might help you if You don't already know it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I mean, you can make $5,000 on day one. It's just you can't take your payout until you reach that consistency limit. So it may take you a month to reach. So your total balance is 30% or 35% of whatever that total was. But once you reach that, you can take your payout. So if you're pretty like, I'm more of a like $200 to $500 type day trader, and that's like my comfortable, like I can hit on a pretty consistent basis. So if I hit a lucky trade where I make $10,000, it's going to take me a while to get up there. But there's people that trade minis and smash them and make $1,500, $2,000 a day pretty consistently. But as long as you're consistent with your trader, that's what they're looking for. Yeah. Yep. We're inside the bricks box here. Come on. Was it? I got a script for you if you want it. Oh, really? Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Um, I feel confident with my zone, and I really want to see this down here touch tonight. Is 29 253 25, even further down. So what I'm looking for here is I put a second entry up here at this 29 687. is I want to see it come. I wanted to see it come up and wick that out to make a new high, and because there's a bunch of buy stops up here, so people that are short, they put their stop limits above this, so they want to come out, take the liquidity, and then it makes its short run. But again, if I was in a mini, I'd be up $500 right now, but I'm only up $57. So that's another reason I'm okay holding this. And if you're in 5, you know, you're watching $300 go back and forth. So it changes a little bit. That's how I can hold a trade like that. But now if I was in anything over 5 contracts, it would be a lot different. So here's one of my orb things I post in chat. Well, in Asia, it's hard to see it move that quick. There's the main one. I just posted my main one. It's the second thing in chat, where it draws the New York orb 15-minute out, and it gives you the 50% and the 100% deviation. I'll post up here and show this up here too. See if you're seeing, looking at my screen, what I look for on New York is I want to make sure this is my 13 and 48 EMAs. If my 13 drops below my 48, that's a sign to go in. Drops below the orb. It drops below the orb 15. I'll take an entry down to the 50% line, which is the purple. I'll break even with my second contract, and then the 100% close the trade. And you can see here where entry, take 1, take profit 2. And if my 13's above it, it won't allow me to take another entry. This one, it crossed over, just went below it again, so it took a second short. And it held the whole time until the close. So it closed out 2 contracts there. And that's more of my bot trading. Play some tunes.
Watch the screen go away, keep your hands still. One clean setup, one clean kill. No chasing shadows, no panic buys. Eyes on the plan, let the noise slide by. Breathe in, hold, wait that beat. Count the risk, stay on feet. Let's see it come. Red candles, stay disciplined. Patience.
Dump it. Red candles, come on, dump it.
No tilt, no holy grail, just rules kept tight and nerves that don't fail. Stay disciplined. Patience.
We got 50 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Right now, it looks like as of right now, we're closing below the VWAP. So let's see this. Let's see what this candle does here. I got Mr. Up Down coming in. Come here, bub. Mr. Up Down, you want to say hi? Look, you say hi? You want to drink? He just woke up from a little nap. Alright, so we close. We got a new 5-minute candle. $9.30. That's why he's called Mr. Up Down. Which way is he gonna go, buddy? Up down. He's gonna go up down. So he's gonna go up and then down. Right? Up down. Alright, go get your mama. Let's go. I need to make some more music. Yeah, Brooke needs to give me some of his music that he generates here. Yeah, Brooke's definitely got the art of communication. He can keep things rolling. Yeah. Let's dump this all the way down. I'm sitting on my Tory trend line. I needed to like dump below that pretty hard here. What are you doing, Diddy? You long, short, still? Or you flat? Or what's everyone else got going on? Let's see what other songs I got. Don't know what song this is.
Welcome to today's Explainer. If you're a focused learner looking to really master the financial markets, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're decoding the foundation.
Oops, wrong one. So I was doing I'm working on some educational stuff. That's what that is.
Stay long in the game, don't fall in the rain. Winners show up again and again. One good setup can change everything. Don't be left on the sideline. Eyes on the chart, heart staying calm. Let the market talk, then strike when it's time. Stop got hit. One tick. No way. Then it ran. Somebody come look at this. Patience pays, FOMO drains. Protect the bankroll, respect the game. Champions aren't built in one green day. They're built by staying in the game. Somebody. Somebody. Look at this. Were you ready?
2 minutes.
Patient. Did you trust your plan? Trust the plan. Everybody be left on the
So much for Harami. Yeah, 5 minutes is bullish, yeah. Wasn't Harami a bearish candle? That one? Wow, we're stuck inside this super small tight zone. Bricks box even tighter. Come on. Yep. Yeah, I'm finally underwater on that position. Just by a couple ticks.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Come on. Fill my second order, then dump. 687.75. Great and lower highs. Yeah, so I want to see. Yeah, it's dancing. I'm gonna scalp a couple. Yeah, I mean we're just dancing, but I don't know. But yeah, guess we had a 100 point range tonight. What was this from? 7? No, it's not. Let's see, it started at here. Yeah, it's about 100 points. This is from the 8 o'clock. The 805 low. We was at 29,581 to the high here 29,841. So a little over 100 points. So if you just smacked the perfect, you would have had 100 points. Yep. All right, my MACD looks like it's starting to shrink and cut it back. Let's see this turn here real quick. Just watching, waiting for the dots. I'm gonna bring my entry down a little bit lower. Well, while everyone's sleeping on the market, I'm about to roll out. Now, I said that while everyone's sleeping on the market here. Look at you, Nitty. Yeah. I was in and I added my position. I took some all but the last contract off. So, so my average position right now is at 29,672.50 with my last contract. I'm up 146. Yep. Yeah, so you can see where my chart, you can it's almost to a Sarami. The short of that top wick too. You can see on the entry, yeah. You see where my entries. I went initial at 661. I added at 656, and my last one was at 672.50. And then I exited 48 to 53 on all but one last position. Look at that. Somebody come look at this.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
So I'm gonna lock in 64 ticks. If it comes back up and hits me, but I've closed $146 so far. Right there on that trend. Tory Trend $6,000 course right here for you for free. Well, on that note, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna basically start getting wrap up here. Appreciate all you joining and hanging out, having fun, making money. If you haven't already clicked like and subscribe, tell a friend. Brick says he'll send a company-wide email to everyone out later tonight. But definitely we want to lift Brick up in our prayers tonight and just make sure that everything's going well for him. And but other than that, I words of wisdom is stay safe, trade light, and keep your friends and family close. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow, and just love on everyone. So no reason to have any self doubt. I kind of live by the motto of it doesn't matter in 5 years, it shouldn't matter today. So anything I start to get frustrated over, I look at it and I'm like, it just doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna just let it go and just water off a duck's back. So without that, hope you all have a great night and God bless.